Good morning, welcome to Urban Kiwiana. Today we're at the site of one of New Zealand's biggest tragedies. I'll give you some more information as we get around. But this is a train disaster that happened in the 50s and 159 people perished, I believe. So where we are now, in this cold, misty area, is where it happened. I'll swing around here and I'll show you the survivors part. So what we have here, this is the train wreckage. So what I heard, I think it was Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and a lot of these people travelling back to their homes and travelling to their loved ones. When I believe the Mount Ruapehus, which is, you can't see because of the fog, erupted, setting lava, everything down the hill and taking out the bridge and causing this train to fill up and wipe out. And there's just a few of the survivors, there's not many of them. The remains of carriage 5, which came to rest 2.5 kilometres. Not a lot of people survived it. So although that's not the same bridge because it was obviously taken out, this is where that happened. All the lives were lost. This calm area we see now. We'll get a closer look on that later, but I'll take you down to this, to the story about it. They've got a bit of a memorial down here. It's so cold here, I've actually got like 2 juices on. This section of chassis from car 3 on train, 3 metre long section, was ripped away from car 3 and washed 80 metres downstream. Some bodywork remained but was cut free during a reserve salvage, and this section was left in the mud. We recovered in 2014 as the last known large artefact from the crash. The boogie wheel unit is contemporary but not original. The original boogie was wrenched off and lost. Only one survivor of car 3 is known. He was stunned and thrown up against a bank near the bridge, totally disorientated. The coupling was torn off this end and broken chassis frames varied. We haven't had a lot of major tragedies like this in New Zealand. This is definitely one of them. This is our worst railway tragedy in New Zealand. I believe it was 159 people died. I think this carries to the last one survivor came out of this bit of wreckage. This car. So you go down here. Here we go, so we are. Tangiwai disaster site. So that's obviously the new bridge they built. I actually lived in a house in Wellington, and after some research, because things are going on in my house, I realised I came back to this story here. So it's quite strange to actually be standing here now, looking at it. Please drive safely. So this is a memorial they built for the ones that lost their lives, and the ones that survived, of course, but the ones that lost their lives. So we go. 151 people were perished on Christmas Eve 1953, known as the Tangiwai disaster. That's what it was. That's what it looked like before the 5 days before the Tangiwai disaster. And that's what it looked like on Christmas Eve. That's Ruapehus Lake, which is Ruapehus like about there somewhere. Hopefully when this fog and everything clears you can see it. Really was a big disaster there. Welcome to Tangiwai, Weeping Waters. What have we got up here? New Zealand flag, New Zealand Railway, and Railway and Maritime Safety Union struggling together. Over here we got some other things. The Memorial Flag Station was proudly sponsored by the Railway and Maritime Transport Union with thanks to steel and tube. The route something to wishes to acknowledge all groups involved in this project and okay. That's not about the thing. Just saying who started it. I guess it's just the people who created it. 1953 historical memorial site. Definitely was a tragic day. The only other tragedy I know of was when we showed you in Wellington, and the one that we at Whatapu, 189 souls perished. These flower stations are a tribute to the surviving victims of the 1953 Tangiwai rail disaster. You are not forgotten. The names of the 151 victims engraved of the main monument were made possible by Ruapehus Lions Club. This monument marks the site of the long. Get close to it. This monument marks the site of the Tangiwai rail disaster on the night of 24th of December 1953, with a tragic loss of 151 lives. Erected in June 1989, foiled by the Lions. There goes all the souls that were lost. And remembrance to, so I'm trying to almost shaking hands. Remembrance to the memory of the many that lost their lives in Tangiwai disaster. The waters that flowed from Tiwai Amo, let the turning winds farewell you beyond the horizon. You'll be in our hearts. Nicholas P.A., Nicholas R.H., Nari, Oliver, Olsen, Osborne, Paparaki, Parker, Perry, H.S., Perry, M.J., Polgar, J., Porter, E.M., Howick, J.M. These are the names. There's a lot of names to read out. Number plate of the Wellington to Auckland Express, 1953.
Isaac's right here.
Hey Evan. Actually you're StudyboyNZ at the moment too. And Rod's ready looking something. Just looking, this looks like an old road. Looks like over this one was like the bridge. See there's two markers there, I'm not sure, but there's like an old bridge here as well, where it actually like happened. So I wonder if this is like the actual area, and if it was like the bridge. Or was the bridge down there for the... I'll take a walk over there. Views at the railway bridge. The disaster on Christmas Eve. Artistic impression by Barry. That's a really good drawing. And tragic, as tragic as the night was. That's a really cool drawing. Imagine what that was like. 2 million cubic meters of water from the crater lake of Mount Ruapehus come crashing down towards you. There's literally nothing left. It was just mag and mess, wasn't it? It's like a tsunami, full of ice, water, mud, rocks, and other things. Just came down, took out the pillar, and being the engineer and the operator, knowing that it was just too late to save you or the passengers, but trying your best at the last second to do it. Wow, so this is everything crossing the bridge of the day before. 5-ton concrete blocks can be seen at the base. Up here is 4 and 5 they were replaced in 1946 to memorialise the effect of the scar. So I don't know if those there, the one behind us, the original one or not. I'm not sure. I don't know if any of this bridge is the original bridge. Well, it does look like an old bridge. Oh, so that part there's new. Okay. I thought there was part of maybe part of the old bridge still stood. I don't know if I'm on the right way back to the cars, but if this is just a freaking pipe, I'm following it. We're following it, everyone. We're following it. It's got to lead somewhere. Someone's tagged up the entire thing. Someone decided just to come along and tag the entire pipe. Right, this pipe's full. Definitely not heating. Tell you that much. It's so dead in here. It's like all dead. Excuse me. Strange, like even the trees around here look dead. That's because of the volcanic ash or whatever. There's an old gallon there, an old drum. Oh man. I know you Americans and stuff will be thinking it's not even cold, it's mate. You're okay. You're fine, mate. It's only 1 or 2 degrees. It's warm. I'll go around shorts and t-shirt. Not here then. Not in my country. This is cold. We found the car park. We found the car park. We're walking there now. I like someone else to come to the RV. It's alright, we got back. That's supposed to be the easy track, eh? Oh, okay, that was the easy track. We just went the hard way. We're going back now. I gotta start recording this somewhere. I see Paul in the distance. Must have finished his phone. You know I'm coming back, so I went the wrong track. There he is. There he is. Oh, look, we found Studyboy.
Hello.
How's your little walk?
Good.
Oh, I ate the hard way, it was fucking cold. So, you know, thanks for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. And don't forget to go check out StudyboyNZ on his channel too. And leave a like on his. Thank you. Ciao.